Well, that was a little bit embarrassing. I have been, quote unquote, streaming for about 15 or 20 minutes here, and I had gone and hit the wrong button on my stream deck, and I was not streaming at all, so I apologize. This might be the cave. Let me back up a little bit, and I'm gonna give a brief intro. Okay. Let's Hello everyone. My name is RedWolf416. This is the Skizzlecraft server, and I am at my main base claim. Thank you for joining me. The music we are listening to is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Sorry about that extreme close-up. It is DMCA free music that can be found on Spotify. And today we are doing some caving and some headhunting. And right now I am at the absolute northwest corner of my base claim, as you can see over here. And it is almost nighttime. Maybe I should set a spawn up here. So, yeah, I apologize for, well, what you don't even know happened. I hit the wrong button on my stream deck. Was certain that I was streaming, and all I had done was change scenes and had not started streaming. So, apologies for that, but here we are. This is what we're doing. You know, every now and then there's a little hiccup, and that was one of them. So I was streaming for about 10-15 minutes or so before, well, I should say quote unquote streaming. I was talking to myself, by myself, for about 10 or 15 minutes thinking that I was streaming, and I was not. So we just finished digging this hole down, and things have opened up to a cave here. I know that there is a relatively large cave system down here in the deep slate that I've been wanting to get to, and I need to define the corners of my boundary here. Like, this is outside my base claim, but it's probably okay that I am torching it up just to prevent some spawning. There's kind of like this buffer region. I can't do any building in here, but it's probably okay that I'm doing this. Oh boy. It's always creepy. Yes, creepy. It's always creepy when a when a light source suddenly lights up and you think you are alone and you find out that you're not. Okay, we will come back down here. We have a little bit of darkness on the other side of my ladder to check out. I do not like exploring upward like this, so that stuff can come down and surprise me. It looks like he is blocked. That's good. Okay, this is once again outside my boundary, but I am really trying to just light stuff up. Besides, this is headhunting right here, right? And we do have the Upster head games going on right now. Man, this music reminds me of the old Mortal Kombat music. Not complaining. It just brings back memories, that's all. The song that we are listening to, let's see if I can bring it up without... I Wins is the name of this. This is still Harris Heller. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello, zombie. Okay. Oh, hi. Where did you come from? That was interesting. I don't think there's an area that's dark enough back here. What did I miss? Where did you wander in from? Possibly up here. So here's what we're going to do. We know that this... sorry about that janky jitteriness. We know that this is within bounds. And I think we need to just keep climbing downward. Is that right? Yeah. So in order to keep climbing downward, I am going to sort of seal this off. I will leave a couple of pockets here so we can see that this is a place that we could get into. And we will put one more torch right up there. And then we'll go like that, and we'll close that off. That way nothing can get in or out, except for maybe a baby zombie. All right, downward. I'm going to go all the way down until I get to bedrock on this little hole that I'm digging. I don't have the spacing exact, but that's okay. I do wonder what LBB and Stout Mantle are up to. And we are getting close. Yeah, close. All right, so this right here, I'm going to put a crafting bench in right here. And let's see. We'll mark this. This is our corner. We can go that way. In fact, I'm going to go up a little bit. Excuse me, sir. Yes, I know. Slowest way possible. Okay, and we know we can go this way. Oh, I got one more to go. Okay. Let's fill this in. All right, I know it's not quite to bedrock, but we are just like one above it. Okay, we can go that way, and then we can go this way. And that is, in fact, I'm going to put the torch right there at the bottom on the corner. That is our boundary. We can go east and we can go south. Now let's hope I have enough ladders to get back up, because I did not bring more sticks with me. I don't know that I'm going to do all four corners tonight. That's maybe a little bit dull and boring. I think I just heard minecart noises, which means there might be a mine shaft. Let's go up to where I first spotted this cave and see if we can see the spot where we put the torches. Then that gives us an idea of where we need to be. I know when I was poking my head out of that hole into the cave there briefly. It's one of those situations again where something could drop down on top of me, so that's why I didn't stay in there. But I could see the block of diamond ore that I had seen before. And so that I had seen from over here. So now I think I might be able to see where I put those torches. Yeah. Now this one I made a spiral staircase rather than a ladder because I'm planning on putting a water bubble vader in right here eventually. But before I do that, let's just set our spawn. And let's come in here. So this is where I had done caving earlier, like a few days ago. And I saw, I'm going to try and keep this a secret if you haven't seen it. I saw this amazing view. Holy goodness. I've got a boat on me. Let's dig a tunnel. No. Go away. All right, here we go. We're trying to get an Enderman head. Go on. Trying both techniques here. Go in the boat. Get in the butt. Yeah. No Enderman head. That's unfortunate. All right, well, there were 4 there. Don't know. What am I doing? Wait. That's what I get for using my fortune pickaxe. Just drop off a few unnecessaries really quick. Anyway, as I was saying, this beautiful cave is just outside my boundary. As you can see, I have these chiseled sand, no, not chiseled, smooth, cut sandstone going along, and that is my western border of my property. That's dangerous. Of my base claim. So, yeah, I can't go out there. I get a nice view, though. Anyway, where I am trying to go is over here. Follow this along. You need a torch right there. Come out this way. And look at this beautiful place. Okay, there we go. So you can see one of my torches right there. And the diamond is right down there. And there's a skeleton right there. Bingo. There's some interesting formations down there. It looks like I am going to get a pretty good cave system here. I can't get that. But I can go over that way. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. We'll maybe staircase down there or something. Let me look at this again. Don't know if I want to do that today. That goes way under there. I have a feeling I'm on a big overhang here. There are probably portions of this cave that I can get to. Now over here, I think it was over here. Did I lose my way already? I had found a big lush cave. Yeah, right down that way. If I go through there, and kind of make it out if we look down here. A lush cave that I had originally thought was a slime chunk. Turned out not to be the case, but that's okay. Only a couple of axolotls died needlessly. This is part of that same cave system, just a little bit further over. That hurt. What hit me? I think a skeleton shot me. Oh, you! Well, not a bad shot, honestly. I'm gonna take these off my hotbar. I am probably going to accidentally... I'm probably gonna accidentally throw one and teleport myself somewhere. Wow. Oh, all this wonderful cave system. Goodness gracious. I'm getting out of here. I apparently have the observation skills of a brick. Let's go to the... Well, no, the opposite corner... The opposite corner is... Did I have an arrow sticking out of my head? The opposite corner is also in the water. Maybe we should go to this corner and dig down here. That way we'll get the entire western edge. Just making sure nothing's sneaking up on me. Again. Okay, fine. I'll get my shovel out. And I'll switch back to my silk pick. Oh, shoot. Okay, bear with me. Wrong one. F3 grid. There we go. This is it. Let's see here. All this just to make a marker. You know, I don't have any more ladders. Enough ladders on me. So let's get this marker in place. And then we will go get some more ladders. But let's turn off those grid lines first. Let's see how this goes. Bloop. Bloop. 58. Not enough. Oh, just one stick shy. That's still not enough. I need it. I need at least almost 2 stacks. More stacks. Not you. Thought something looked weird. Couldn't find my logs anymore. Alright. 6 and 11. I can get one more ladder out of it. Well, 3 more. There we go. 6 and 11. What was it? Those aren't numbers. 2 stacks. 2 stacks and 11. Eventually, I was thinking maybe I would put some beacons at each corner, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings about beacons. I understand the purpose behind them, but they really, I don't know. They, how do I put it? For the amount of beacons that I would want to have, they really would just cover the sky too much. I don't like how you have to have clear open space all the way up to the open sky just to have a beacon. I would like to have a way to have it terminate. Am I going to run into water here? Probably. Oh, you're kidding me. Give me one more. There we go. Just make sure that my ladders aren't going to get destroyed or anything. Oh, great. Need more. And 1, 2, 3. More. All right. Oh, good. I can get one more. All right. There we go. There we go. I have this thing where I don't like having extra random blocks. So if I need 4 sand to do what I need to do, then I'm not going to like grab 7 and not be able to make one more block. Get out of here. Okay, it's ladderfication time. And no, let's see here. Let's not make it on that side. Make this one facing west. For reasons. And I don't want to be standing. Water already. Alright, this maybe is a good place for sand? No. No, I don't want my ladders to fall. Alright. Just go grab some of our sand. I'm over here so I'm not accidentally going over the border. Alright, we're going to get this whole layer here. This is like side quests here. I can't complete my main quest until I accomplish the side quests. In this case, getting sand. That made me think of the man. I have seen the movie and I still don't get that reference. More sand. More sand. And more sand. I just did that in the most inefficient way possible. Hopefully, 64 sandstone blocks is enough to get through this water. I am not going to fill in the corners. Once we get past the water, then I'll open it up to 2 wide. I meant to do that. Okay, we want there. Going down. Yep, there. There. Oh, this is going to be inconvenient. I should have gotten more sand. You know what? I bet you those few blocks are still here. Using up my precious sandstone. How many did I get? 9. Hopefully that's enough. We can turn this into no water or flowing water. That'll make it a little bit easier. Or it's going to choose to be a water source block. It's okay. It's okay. It's all part of the game. We're getting there. Well, I will say it's getting kind of dark in here. Let's make a little. There we go. All right, what was I trying to do? I'm trying to put a torchy in there. There we go. Now we got a little bit of light. And a water source. Question is, I need to start putting ladders in here so I'm not digging straight down again. Ooh, I don't like that. My thing about sand and ladders. Well, that's annoying. No. Wrong tool. Alright, we'll get there eventually. I'll go down a few more. And then we'll open this up 2 wide. Once I think we're past the water, which we might be now. Let's try it. Yes. This is promising. All right. I think we're in business now. Seriously? Oh, I thought I saw bricks. Well then. That is fascinating. I wondered if there was going to be a cave. Let's see, this is... Alright, let's just do that. This is probably going to open up right here. I don't want to break that one. Yeah, that was quick. Using up all my sandstone. I'm going to have to break out the deep slate, the cobbled deep slate here pretty soon. This is interesting going down like this. I've never done it quite like this before. Let's just make a few more. Now, you stay down there. I don't want to deal with you right now, Mr. Skeleton. Okay, it's time to do some climbing back up and some putting of torches down. Up and down, up and down. Maybe we can continue now? I think I need to get rid of the axe for now and maybe put that there. I don't need my rockets. It would be better to have my shield. Yeah, that's okay. Woohoo! I almost dropped myself. Watch myself before I drop myself. Hey, Mr. Skeleton. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Just want to make this tube go down. Oh, yeah. Just kind of stair-stepping our way down, hoping that whatever we get hit with doesn't knock us all the way down. Right now, it's not looking promising. See if we can make things a little bit easier for ourselves. Nope. Okay, we're gonna block that. Block that. We gotta approach this a little differently, I think. Okay, let's go get more sand. That's about the best thing for it right now. Basically, we need a gravity-based block. Hopefully 28 is enough. I didn't feel like I was gliding. That was weird. I think it's this ladder. That's better. Alright, now let's do the same over here. Alright, now we can actually start going downward. But we do have to make sure that we don't get ambushed by skeletons. see one? No. What else? What other kind of blocks do we have in here? Let's say hi to Alarissa. This is the very tedious part of all of this. And now for granite. Still looking for baddies. That might be the backside of that awesome cave. Well, no, we're pretty far away from that. Let's come over here. And will I be able to open this? Yes. Let's just get some of that stuff. Don't fall down, don't fall down, don't fall. Okay. Keep waiting for me to open up this spot and a skeleton just suddenly shoot me. Or a creeper blow up on me. With nowhere to go. Speaking of nowhere to go. Let's take care of that. Let's put in another torch here. And then proceed with caution. Alright, now we're getting a little bit safer, all wrapped in our cocoon here. I'm standing on gravity-based blocks. About ready to dig out some gravel. Could be a problem. There we go. Okay, there's stone under that. Yeah, that's far enough for a torch. Got all excited. Thought I had one viewer. Turns out it's me. Alright, now we need to switch to... No, not yet. Let's get rid of this stone first. I think we can do this. Okay, I think it's knock on wood, it's gonna be a little bit smoother sailing now. Let's get our ladders in place here. I want to get rid of that gravel too. Restart? I just started. Oh, come on. That's the wrong shovel. If I use that shovel, I'm gonna get flint. Let's also swap that out. Last thing I want is to open up all this and have some mob drop down on me. go. Let's take care of this too. Just want my vertical shaft here to be completely reinforced as much as I can. No surprises. That should do it. Right. Now we are finally making, I would say forward progress, but it's more like we're making downward progress again. I was hoping... Oh. Hmm. Uh. Let's mark this. You're not the boss of me. Oh, this is terrifying. I'm not sure how much is in and how much is out on mine. Right. Oh, this is right there. I gotta find a better way to mark this. What happens if I do that? Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay. We're also gonna mark which direction is my boundary. And I think we need to put a sign in here, but I don't know that I have the materials for it, so we will come back to that. And thus ends our digging. I wanna find the edge of this. Actually, this doesn't end our digging. Let's find the boundary on this. Wouldn't that be cool to excavate the whole thing? Though honestly, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm allowed. YouTube. Okay. Ooh, diamonds. I am allowed to go this way to the north. Not allowed to go this way. Okay, we're gonna do some lighting up here. Oh no. You can go back. That's fine. I'm sorry. So we are at 35. No, 42.25. I want to know that in case I double back around and have to come back this way. I want to know how far I can dig. Let's put... What are you doing here? Where are my torches? Oh, they're in my hand. I am so smart. SMRT smart. More diamonds. How very nice is that? We're up to 10. Wonder how high up this goes. Ooh. We'll just cover you back up. Well, this is a interesting little adventure we're having. Yeah, I gotta remember I can go to 42.25. More. Okay, that is my limit. Let me double check this with the grid. I think that's right. Yeah, I see a yellow line there. Let's continue. Well, I don't know if we're gonna find more this way. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. Oh, I should light that up. I don't know if I put a light down at the end of that tunnel. Yeah. There's a little bit of one. We'll put one there. Oh yeah, that's where this ended. Let's see what's this way. Yes. Apparently my inventory is full again. Let's take care of this really quick. Looks like I need to start using my head box. Not what I wanted to do. Just following this tough bricks here. Ah. Okay. We'll put that there. So supposedly, this is all part of the chamber right here. It looks like, most likely, the majority of the chamber is outside my claim. So I will have to ask the moderators what the ruling is on that. I'm going to excavate a little bit more of this. Who knows, maybe the majority of the chamber is actually down and spreading out this way. That would be pretty nice. We'll get the edge here. That's better. Yeah, that's lit up enough. So if I come over here, it does go up. Question is how far? Just that far. Okay. So it looks like very little of it is in my claim. Probably what that means is I can enter the chamber and run it, but I can't do any harvesting of the copper that's in there, and I probably can't turn it into a chamber farm. But I will ask about that on Discord. Still, that is a very interesting find. Terrifying at first when I almost fell into it. But now we've got something to work with. I was really hoping I would find a skeleton spawner while I was doing all of this. Really use a source of bone blocks. Let's offload some of our stuff, and then maybe we'll go to the resource world for a little bit, and I want to see what else I can find. When we offload, actually, I'm going to go grab those shulkers, and I'm going to try and load, if I can remember, load a materials list from a schematic that I made earlier today when I was learning Lightmatica from LBB. And when I load that materials list, I'll be able to see how much of what LBB gave me, like how much, what I can do, or what I still need to get. Okay, animal drop. Food. Raw materials, miscellaneous, sticks, tools. Yeah, okay. Animal drops. Make sure I don't have anything here that doesn't belong. The ender pearls in there. Food. Food. Middle is the fun stuff. Down here is where I was keeping some extra torches. Might as well put some sticks in there and some ladders. Miscellaneous. Obsidian. Oh, there's food. Let's put the boat in there. Now let's keep the boat with us. Yeah, beehive. I got 3 of 3 bees, 5 of 5 honey. Awesome. Where did I put my other ominous stuff? there's where the ominous banner goes. I thought I had some ominous potion stored somewhere. Oh, there it is. Not ominous potion. Ominous bottle of bad omen. Those will be for the trial chamber once I get brave enough. That one. I'm starting to learn it. The obsidian, though, I think needs to go in here. It's a little bit more useful. I have a lot of stuff that needs to be cooked. Let's go ahead and set spawn. And diamonds. You get a special place in my heart. That is to say, my ender chest. Yeah, there we go. Okay, red's rockets, red's heads, and a shulker box. Okay, now. This is where... Oh, I need a stick. Oh, come on. Give me a stick. The stick is the tool that is used for light matica. So what I need to do, pick up these 3 shulkers. Light matica apparently can read what is in your shulkers. So what I'm going to do is I will go to here. And then, well, I guess I didn't need the stick, but I'm going to hit M. Load schematics. Click that. Material list. Emerald and polished blackstone buttons. Okay, so she gave me at least enough for 1 turkey. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Ignore that. 1 build and possibly 2. With a little bit more brown wool, I probably have enough for 3 builds. So let's do this. Put that in there. That's going to be a project box. And then, how do I get rid of that materials list? That's right. All I need to do is, nope, that's not right. This is where I'm a bit hazy. Load schematics. Go to here. Material list. There we go. That turns it off. I can get rid of the stick. Well, I guess I kind of gave it away when you saw the menu. Yeah, I have plans to build a turkey for the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday at the end of November. Question is, where to put it? So because of that, I don't really need to go to the resource world. Actually, I am going to do something here. I have in my random materials box, I do have this. Okay, give me that. Okay, apparently I don't know how to make a... Oh, it's polished blackstone, isn't it? Polished blackstone button. All right. Go back in here. I know I've got some blackstone somewhere. There we go. Polished blackstone buttons. Look at that. don't think I need the block of emeralds, but that's okay. The blocks of emerald I was just using for marking the boundaries of the schematic envelope. So we can just do this. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple of sticks, or one stick. It's going to go in here. That is our light Matica stick. In fact, for kicks and giggles, Red's light Matica stick. There we go. Question is what? Yes, it still will work. Awesome. Wasn't sure if renaming it was gonna be a problem. Alright, I want to go back to the Hupster village. Just kind of take a look around. I'm going to ask about that trial chamber with the mods and find out what their take is on it. Like I said, I will most likely be allowed to run it, like use it. I bet you a lot of it falls in kind of what we have as a buffer zone around the main base claims. So I'm hoping that maybe if I do something like if I make it so that it's easier to run the trial chamber to gather resources, then I can open it to the public and allow them to use it, allow the other hupsters to use it for free. And maybe, just maybe, I might be allowed to actually do something with it. Like actually build in there. Because that would be pretty cool to have a trial chamber farm. All right, let's look around. Oh, see a spot. Wait, what does this say? Ow. Jade has this spot. I wanted to build something. Maybe right here? Maybe over here? Underneath the dragon's wings. You know, it would be really funny would be to build it up here as a prank. Or... oh, I might have to build it right here. That would be hilarious. So yeah, maybe we might be getting up to some shenanigans. Maybe not. We shall see. Yeah. Well, I think that's all I've got in me for tonight, folks, especially with the server restarting in 5 minutes. But it is late here. It is nearly 11 p.m. I need to go to real bed. Thank you for joining me. Sorry about the little snafu at the beginning where I thought I was streaming and I was not. So it was a little bit of a rough intro since I was partway into my evening. But if you are watching this at a later date on YouTube, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. Helps me figure out what kind of content to make. But I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye.